Ruqayya, the gentle daughter of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, and Khadija bint Khuwaylid, peace be upon her, holds a deeply moving and tender place in Islamic history. Her story is one of quiet strength, deep love, sacrifice, and sorrow. A reminder that even the family of the Prophet, peace be upon him, was not spared from pain and trials in the path of truth. Before Islam, Ruqayya, RRA, was married to Utbah ibn Abu Lahab, the son of the Prophet's bitter enemy, Abu Lahab. But when the Prophet, peace be upon him, began to publicly call to Islam, Abu Lahab ordered his sons to divorce the daughters of Muhammad, peace be upon him, in an attempt to humiliate and isolate him. Ruqayya was cast aside, not for who she was, but for who her father was. But what seemed like a heartbreak became the doorway to something far more beautiful. After that painful chapter, Ruqayya was married to Uthman ibn Affan, may Allah be pleased with him, a man of great beauty, wealth, and nobility. He was gentle in manner and pure in heart. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, described them as the most beautiful couple in Quraysh. Their marriage was filled with harmony, love, and devotion, not just as husband and wife, but as companions in faith, walking the path of righteousness together. When the persecution of Muslims in Makkah grew unbearable, Ruqayya and Uthman were among the very first to make the hijrah, a migration to Abyssinia, modern-day Ethiopia. They left behind the comfort of home, the embrace of family, and the streets they knew, for the sake of Allah. The Prophet, peace be upon him, honored their sacrifice, saying, "After Lut and Ibrahim, Uthman is the first to migrate with his wife for the sake of Allah." Imagine that, to be counted in the footsteps of the prophets, simply because you chose faith over familiarity. After years in exile, Ruqayya returned to Medina with Uthman. But soon after settling into their new life, another test came. As the Muslims prepared for their first major battle, the Battle of Badr, Ruqayya fell severely ill. Uthman, her beloved husband, was granted permission by the Prophet, peace be upon him, to stay behind and care for her. While the Muslims fought for survival on the battlefield, Uthman was fighting another battle, watching over his dying wife. On the very day that news came of the Muslims' victory at Badr, Ruqayya took her final breath. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, returned